Hi guys, so I'm back and this is the introduction for my brow tutorial. If you like the rest of my makeup, well, the eyes and the cheeks and the lips, I will actually be I've recorded that look and I'll upload it after my brow tutorial or before. I don't know which one is going to go first, but whichever one comes first, if the eyes come before, I'll link it below. So I'll just give you a little introduction of what I use on my brows. I use my, it's in a voiceover, but I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in dark brown. I really like it. I used my, what is this again? It's just a random angle brush. I don't even know where I got it, but it was just perfect. And to clean up, and I don't usually always clean up, but to clean up, I use my Ben 9 Meter Pro SK11 tattoo coverall, and I use the orange corrector in it. And the only reason I use that is because my eyebrows are kind of, getting bushy. So I use it to kind of correct the darkness, and then I put a regular concealer over it. And when I say regular, I mean the normal colored. If I had done my foundation before, I would have used my foundation, but since I hadn't done it yet, when I was doing it, you'll see it in the video, I just used a regular my skin color concealer. Yeah, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the better quality video. Tell me if you like it. Thumbs up, subscribe. Bye.
Hey guys, so first I use a spoolie and basically I just brush through my brows, and I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in dark brown, and I use an angle brush. Now when you dip it in, be very careful. One dip and that's it. I don't dip again. Now just comb through, add, comb through, add. I also don't put it right at the front, if you realize, but I do actually comb through. Good thing about the dip brow is you can kind of wipe away before it sets, because when it sets, and it does last really long. That's a good investment. Now remember, your eyebrows are not twins, they're not sisters, they're supposed to be like cousins or something like that. Right now one of my eyebrows has more of an arch than the other, so I'm kind of trying to make them a little even as possible. So that I use whatever is left on the brush. I did dip for this eyebrow, but I use whatever is kind of left on the brush to do the actual front of my brow, but I don't do much, and I keep spooling it out because I have to blend it out. If you make it stay like how you do it initially, it's going to look too dark and too dramatic and strong. So what I do is I have a mirror right in front of me and I look straight ahead, and I'm just looking to compare. So that's the biggest thing. I just need to look at them to see how similar they are. So I'm basically using my Ben 9 SK11 tattoo coverall. All it is a little palette with some Corrector concealers in there. I use the more peachy orange tone, and I learned this from Jackie or Jackie O Makeup Game on Point from YouTube. When your eyebrows are kind of going out, you kind of use an orange or peach color corrector to take away that darkness from under your brows. So I use that on a very small concealer brush. It's a random concealer brush, I don't know where I got it. And now I'm just using a concealer that is the same tone as my skin. As I said in the introduction, had it been a regular day where I did my foundation before or something like that, I probably would have just used whatever leftover foundation on my palette and put it on my brow. If I use my Maybelline Fit Me, which is what I use after this, I would have used that. But I just use my Fit Me Concealer, and other than that, I could use my LA Girl Concealer in Fawn. You can even use the Kevin O'Quan Concealer in SX12, but my SX12 was quite small when I got that, so that's finished. So I also put in between my brows. You never want it to look like two roadways leading to each other. That ain't cute. So I use my beauty blender now to just kind of blend whatever. I usually use a brush, but I thought just use a beauty blender since it's there and wet. And if you look at me sometimes, I'm comparing. Okay, now I'm using Buck from Urban Decay, and I'm also going to use Makeup Forever's, oh my gosh, Barcelona Beach, and Naked from Urban Decay. That's in my Z palette, so everything's Z potted and in my Z palette. I use the Barcelona Beach and Naked at the front of my brow for the lighter color, and at the end I use both. This is when I really want my eyebrows to be on fleek, or when I'm going out, or when I'm doing an eye that needs a little more. Usually I leave it at the Dipbrow. Sometimes I do it even less in terms of the Dipbrow, or even add a little less than that. And that's usually when I'm just going out the door and I want it to look a little more defined. But those days I don't clean it up or anything. But yeah, on a day like today, since I'm going to do a tutorial after this, I decided let's go on peak. Hey, I'm done. Bye guys.